In a moment I'm going to show you how to cope with really bad anxiety and disturbing thoughts. If you like my channel, please subscribe and click the bell below to be notified further. Anxiety involves feelings of worry, fear, and apprehension. Anxiety is typically experienced on cognitive, emotional, and physical levels. For instance, when feeling anxious, a person may have negative or disturbing thoughts. On an emotional level, one may feel scared or out of control. It is also common to experience severe anxiety through somatic sensations, such as sweating, trembling, or shortness of breath. These symptoms are common for people who have been diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. People with panic disorder are typically familiar with the struggle of managing feelings of anxiety. It can feel as if the anxiety is taking over or completely out of one's control. Does anxiety have an overwhelming pull in your life? Fortunately, there are some simple steps you can take to manage your anxiety. Listed below are 4 tips to help you cope with your feelings of anxiety. 1. Stop and breathe. The next time your anxiety starts to take you out of the present, regain control by sitting down and taking a few deep breaths. Simply stopping and breathing can help restore a sense of personal balance and bring you back to the present moment. However, if you have the time, try taking this activity a little further and experiment with a breathing exercise and mantra. Practice this simple breathing technique. Begin by getting into a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and inhale slowly through your nose. Follow this inhalation with a deep exhalation. Continue to breathe deeply and fully, in and out of your nose. Allow your breath to be a guide to the present. Use the mantra, "Be present," as you breathe. With each breath in, think to yourself, "Be," and with each breath out, focus on the word, "present." Breathing exercises like this one are powerful relaxation techniques that can help ease your body and mind of anxiety while turning your attention towards the present. 2. Figure out what's bothering you. The physical symptoms of panic and anxiety, such as trembling, chest pain, and rapid heartbeat, are usually more apparent than understanding just what is making you anxious. However, in order to get to the root of your anxiety, you need to figure out what's bothering you. To get to the bottom of your anxiety, put some time aside to exploring your thoughts and feelings. Writing in a journal can be a great way to get in touch with your sources of anxiety. If anxious feelings seem to be keeping you up at night, try keeping a journal or notepad next to your bed. Write down all of the things that are bothering you. Talking with a friend can be another way to discover and understand your anxious feelings. 3. Dump it or deal with it. Replace your fears by changing your attitude about them. For example, stop fearing to lose your job and instead focus on how grateful you are to have a job. Come to work determined to do your best. Instead of fearing your loved one's safety, spend time with them or express your appreciation of them. With a little practice, you can learn to dump your anxiety and pick up a more positive outlook. By being more proactive, you can feel like you have a bit more control over your situation. 4. Focus on something less anxiety-provoking. At times, it may be most helpful to simply redirect yourself to focus on something other than your anxiety. You may want to reach out to others, do some work around your home, or engage in an enjoyable activity or hobby. Here are a few ideas of things you can do to thwart off anxiety. Listen to music. Go for a walk or engage in some other form of physical exercise. Do some chores or organizing around the house. Engage in a creative activity, such as drawing, painting, or writing. Read a good book or watch a funny movie. Pray or meditate. Most people are familiar with experiencing some anxiety from time to time. However, chronic anxiety can be a sign of a diagnosable anxiety disorder. When anxiety affects one's relationships, work performance, and other areas of life, there is potential that these anxious feelings are actually an indication of a mental health illness. If you are experiencing anxiety and panic symptoms, talk with your doctor or other professionals who treat panic disorder. They will be able to address any concerns you have, provide information on diagnosis, and discuss your treatment options. In the next video I'm going to show you reading material to calm anxiety even with difficulty speaking. If you like my channel, please subscribe and click the bell below to be notified further.